My dear brothers and sisters, if you've been feeling trapped in financial hardship, struggling to make ends meet, worrying about the future, or wondering if Allah has forgotten you, then this message is for you. The truth is, your pain has not gone unseen. Allah knows every sleepless night, every anxious thought, and every dua whispered through your tears. What you're going through is not the end. It's the beginning of a transformation. When Allah is about to remove your financial struggles, He sends clear signs to prepare your heart for the blessings ahead. These signs may appear subtle, but they carry powerful messages of hope, direction, and divine mercy. So stay with me till the end, because in this video, you'll learn how to recognize these beautiful signs and understand that your long-awaited financial relief is closer than you think, by Allah's will. 1. Divine timing. Allah's timing is always perfect, even when it feels like everything is delayed. Many people mistake waiting for abandonment, but in truth, Allah never forgets His servant. When you face financial struggles, it's not a punishment. It's a divine process of preparation. Allah may be teaching you lessons in patience, gratitude, and reliance that no wealth could ever teach. Every hardship you face shapes your character and strengthens your faith, making you ready to handle the blessings that are coming. Sometimes Allah withholds wealth to protect you from arrogance or to purify your intentions. If He gave you everything too soon, you might forget the one who provided it. But when you struggle and still remember Him, your heart becomes sincere. Then, when Allah finally opens the doors of provision, you'll value every blessing deeply and use it responsibly. So if things are slow, don't lose hope. Trust that your delay is actually divine timing. When Allah decides the moment, your rizq, sustenance, will flow effortlessly, and you'll realize that every second of waiting was worth it. 2. Inner peace as a sign. One of the clearest signs that Allah is about to remove your financial struggles is the sudden peace that settles in your heart. Even when your external situation hasn't changed, you start to feel an unexplainable calm, a deep assurance that everything will work out. This peace isn't ordinary. It's a spiritual signal from Allah that your tests are nearing their end. It's as if your soul already knows that relief is on the way. This inner peace is a result of your faith maturing. You stop panicking about what you can't control and begin trusting Allah's plan more than your fears. You start focusing on what you have instead of what you lack, and gratitude replaces anxiety. When that shift happens, Allah promises to bring ease, because your heart has finally surrendered to His will. Remember, tranquility of the heart is not found in money, but in the remembrance of Allah. When He grants you peace before the provision, it means your spiritual breakthrough has already begun. Your calmness is a sign that the storm is passing, and your financial relief is being written for you by the one who never fails His promises. 3. New opportunities. When Allah is about to remove your financial struggles, He often opens doors you never even noticed before. These new opportunities may not always look grand or obvious at first. They might come as small chances, simple ideas, or unexpected connections. But behind them lies divine planning. Allah's help doesn't always appear as a sudden windfall. Sometimes it begins as a subtle change in direction, a new skill you discover, or a person who guides you towards something better. You might find yourself drawn to take actions that once felt out of reach, applying for a job you never considered, starting a small business, or using your talents in ways that bring both purpose and provision. These are not coincidences. They're signs that Allah is guiding your steps toward the rizq He has written for you. The key is to stay alert and respond to these opportunities with faith and gratitude. Don't ignore small beginnings. Allah often hides big blessings inside them. When you act with sincerity and trust, those little doors lead to major changes. It's through these moments that Allah transforms struggle into stability, showing that His way of providing is both subtle and miraculous. 4. People sent by Allah. When Allah intends to ease your financial burdens, He often sends help through people, sometimes strangers, sometimes familiar faces. These individuals appear at the right moment, offering guidance, opportunities, or assistance you didn't even ask for. Their timing feels too perfect to be coincidence because it isn't. It's divine orchestration. Allah moves hearts and arranges meetings long before you realize what's happening. You might receive advice that changes your financial mindset, a job referral that opens a new chapter, or even emotional support that strengthens your faith during hardship. These people are instruments of Allah's mercy, sent to remind you that He is aware of your struggle. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever relieves a believer's hardship, Allah will relieve his hardship on the day of judgment." So, when someone helps you unexpectedly, recognize it as a sign that Allah has heard your silent prayers. At times, He may also remove certain people from your life, not as a loss, but as protection from those who could block your blessings. Trust His wisdom in both arrivals and departures. Every connection, every act of kindness is part of Allah's plan to guide you toward ease and financial relief. 5. Recognition of effort. Another beautiful sign that Allah is about to remove your financial struggles is when your sincere efforts finally begin to bear fruit. You may notice that your hard work, consistency, and patience start attracting positive results, even if they come gradually. Allah never lets the effort of a believer go to waste. Every moment you spent working honestly, every dua whispered in silence, every tear shed in frustration, all of it is being recorded and rewarded in ways you can't yet see. Sometimes Allah allows struggle to test your perseverance and sincerity. When you continue striving without losing faith, He honors that resilience by opening the right doors at the right time. The Quran reminds us, "Indeed, Allah does not allow the reward of those who do good to be lost." When blessings start aligning, new sources of income, improved stability, or sudden relief, know that it's not luck, it's divine acknowledgement. Allah is showing you that your patience was never ignored. Each small success is His way of saying, "I have seen your struggle, and now comes your ease." This recognition is not just material, but spiritual, a reminder that faith-backed effort always leads to divine success. 6. Promise of ease. One of the most comforting truths in the Quran is Allah's promise. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. This verse is not just poetic, it's a divine law. Every difficulty you face carries within it the seed of relief. The presence of hardship doesn't mean Allah has forsaken you, it means He is preparing a greater blessing that follows. Ease is not something that comes after struggle, it exists within it, waiting to be revealed at the right time. When you begin to notice small improvements, debts reducing, peace returning, or new paths unfolding, it's a reflection of this promise in action. Allah never burdens a soul beyond what it can bear, and every moment of patience draws you closer to your breakthrough. The test of faith is not to see the ease, but to believe in it before it appears. This divine assurance should strengthen your heart in moments of despair. Remember, your current struggle has an expiry date, but the reward for enduring it with faith is everlasting. The same Allah who tested you is the one who will soon honor you with relief, provision, and peace, exactly as He has promised in His eternal words. My dear brothers and sisters, remember, Allah never leaves a heart that trusts Him empty-handed. Your financial struggles are not a sign of rejection, but a step toward divine elevation. Keep your faith strong, keep your efforts pure, and know that your ease is already written by the one who never breaks His promises. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more spiritual guidance. Before you go, comment below this beautiful prayer. Ya Allah, bless me with halal sustenance and make me content with what you provide.